Hi guys, this is my first KonMari video in a while. I have gotten through KonMari-ing a lot of my stuff. If you found this video, you're probably into the life-changing magic of tidying up, so I won't get into all that with you again. But one thing I was really putting off going through is my makeup. And it's because I knew there was a lot of it. I didn't realize that there was quite this much of it. I almost am like paranoid that I'm forgetting and there's more, but this is everything gathered in one space. I kept some makeup in my closet. I kept some of it in my drawers here. I kept some of it out of my vanity. So I cleared everything off so I could see everything all together. And holy mackerel, I have way too much stuff. So what I'm going to do for this video, because I have borrowed inspiration from so many YouTubers. And by borrowing inspiration, I just mean like, I watch their videos and it helps me like get ready to clean. So I'm hoping you guys can borrow some motivation from me today. I'm gonna sort through it all, speed that up, and then tell you guys what I'm keeping, what I'm tossing, and then if there's enough, I need to figure out if I maybe want to sell some of it, because there's some company that does that now and I'm like, maybe. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. I talk about organizing, I talk about home stuff, I talk about travel, especially Disney. I talk about being a single gal in the city, so definitely stick around and let's kick this bitch off. Alright guys, that is that. I'll show you up close what I'm keeping and getting rid of in a second, but basically I'm keeping from here back and then these. And all of this stuff is gonna go away. So I'll show you more in detail what I did here. So I'll start by saying that if the criteria for keeping things were just like, I might use this again, or this used to spark joy, I'd probably be keeping a lot more stuff. But one of the great things about life-changing magic of tidying up is that it's really all about what sparks joy in the present, what sparks joy right now. And there's a lot of stuff in here that I loved once upon a time, or that used to work for me, but it's just not a fit now. And I'll show you guys everything I'm getting rid of. There are a lot of products here that are things that I kind of got because beauty gurus on YouTube were saying that they were amazing. These like Essence palettes, I don't wear any of these colors, so they can go. Something similar happened with Physicians Formula. Tarte always recommends them. A lot of YouTubers I respect like it. This was chalky. I love the packaging, but goodbye. These three things were from the ColourPop In Bloom kit. I don't really use cream or, you know, liquidy blushes. These were the only two colors in there, Hysterical and Tongue Tied. They're still good, so I don't know, I might pass them on. But the highlighter from it oxidized and turned orange. This used to be a beautiful, beautiful cream color. And as you can see right now, it's like a little tiger. So no. This was one that I loved when I got it, the Naked Basics, the first of the palette. And you can see it's like, okay, but I actually, and I'm keeping this one, I got the Too Faced Natural Matte palette, and the quality of the shadows is better on that one. I'm getting rid of two bronzers I got as samples because, I don't know, I was keeping these to go through them, and neither of these look good on me. Park Avenue Princess I used to really like, and then I started making videos and editing, and I was like, whoa though, not for me. This is an old brow kit from H&M that I loved, but I just have to let go of because I love my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Another product everyone and their mother on YouTube was loving that I got and just couldn't for the life of me really love, and it is the Tarte powder foundation. That's a no. I am keeping my first Naked palette. That was my first love, and I do love it, but the Naked 2 is very cool toned, so I just don't go to it as much. So I'm gonna let that go. And then the Naked 3, initially I loved it, but the quality of these shadows is like a little bit powdery compared to, I don't know. I just find when I have too many of these things, I don't end up going through any of them, and I really like the original Naked palette, so it's time to let these go. By a similar token, I loved this Vice 2 palette when I got it, but now this is just not gonna work for me. It's a lot of colors that I don't commonly wear, and yeah, I'm just not using it. So it can go. This stuff everyone on YouTube was talking about, particularly people who had it sent to them, you know who I'm talking about, and it sucks. It doesn't set, it stays liquidy. I do not like it, but I'm keeping this, which I love. The CoverGirl 3-in-1. Anytime you guys have asked me about foundation, this is the one that I'm wearing, and I wear this at Disney World when it's humid as hell and it stays put all day. I'm getting rid of these 3 Benefit blushes. A friend of mine is a beauty blogger, and she had a bunch of these left over. So she gave me Hervana, Rockateur, and Coralista, and I just don't use them, so they can go to another home. I got these lashes in some kind of a box. I never wear lashes, so time to let go of that dream. These ColourPop colors, I got a bunch of ColourPop and went on a bit of a spree last year, and I got colors that I thought were cute or would be really fun to have super pigmented, but you know, I don't wear them, so what's the point? So I'm getting rid of Sugar, which is a light blue. I'm getting rid of this coppery color, and you'll see why I'm keeping so many other coppery colors, and it is called Sequin. I swatched all 3 of them, and I just like the other ones better. This is Game Face. I'm getting rid of, which one is this? This is Fringe, because it just is like, I don't know, there's another color that's similar and just swatches better, so this can go. And I'm getting rid of, what color is this? That is Eye Candy, which is like a lilac color. Just not flattering for me. I'm getting rid of a Milani Baked Blush in 05 Luminoso. This was a stupid YouTube purchase. Someone was going on about how it is a perfect dupe for Nars Orgasm, which I already own. Why do I need to own the dupe for it? I already have the thing. So this can go. This Tarte blush I got, I believe, is a sample. It is an exposed. It just never made its way into my rotation. And I have a color Too Faced Baby Face, which is similar, that I really like a lot. This NYX blush, again, another YouTube reco that I bought and just never really used, and it is in Mauve. So goodbye to that. I got rid of, I'm not going to go through all of these, but I went through a phase where I was buying like every value set I could get my hands on at Sephora, and a lot of them were the 24/7 value sets where you could get like 8 or 10 of them all at once. And so it's time for me to let these go, because I don't even like that type of eyeshadow, or sorry, I don't even like that type of liner pencil. I'm not a pencil liner type of gal, guys. I'm just not. I am keeping the MAC Pro High Def Cyan Chromatic Pencil, and I love it. It is a color that Kim Kardashian in one photo wore on the inside like of her waterline, and it's beautiful. And I kept trying to find all of these cheap dupes, and guess what? There isn't one. So those can go. I know this might be controversial, but I hated the Kat Von D liquid liner. Everyone loves this stuff. I hated it. It dried out super fast. Even if it hadn't dried out, it is not black enough. Goodbye. And my favorite liner, in case you're wondering, is what I'm keeping. It is the NYC liquid liner. This stuff is cheap and cheerful and just like lovely. Okay, here we go. Liquid liner from NYC, just in the blackest black color. It's perfect. I'm getting rid of all of these Maybelline color tattoos. So I'm getting rid of Inked in Pink, Hydrangea Hype, Petunia Pink, Black Orchid, and Bad to the Bronze. Everyone on YouTube loved these. I love them, but the truth is I just don't get around to using cream eye colors, so it's just not a practical choice. I'm getting rid of my Nars eyeshadow in, what is this? Oops. It's in Cassiopeia. It just isn't a flattering color. If you were really pale, this would be beautiful on you, but I'm not, so it just makes me look like I have pink eye. So no though. And then I have a Nars liquid liner in Solomon Island. I'm not gonna open it up. It's super bright blue. I'm just not gonna wear it, so it's time to pass that on. I have a What's Up Deluxe sample. Not gonna use it as a highlighter. As I said, cream products really aren't for me. I'm getting rid of my High Beam because I don't really use a cream like highlighter anymore. That can go. Getting rid of my Nars birthday gift from last year's VIB Rouge because if I were going to use it, I'd have used it by now. It can go. This I don't even remember buying or using. It is the Almay Intense Eye Color. Obviously it was not for me or I would remember it. And all of these other random like pencils and things can go too. This Clinique Chubby Lash I'm getting rid of only because it expired and I actually have another one in backup, and I love this color because it's Black Honey. So it has a very subtle, like slight, I don't know, burgundy tinge to it that's very flattering for green eyes. This is another love that I'm getting rid of just because it's old and I have another one. It is the CoverGirl, what is this called? Blast Lipstick Blendable Lip Duo in 825 Perky. People ask me about this all the time because it's always in my like Disney videos. This is the color I am wearing. It lasts all day, even in Florida humidity. This Vice palette I'm saving till the end to think about, so we'll come back to that. Then there are some lip products that are just expired that I'm not going to repurchase because I didn't fall in love with them. There's a bunch of the Kate Moss Rimmel lipsticks in matte. They were cool, but not cool enough. There's an unflattering Revlon shade Nude Attitude, which I got because it was supposed to be a dupe for a Nars color. Again, like really learning my lesson about not buying things just because YouTube says they're amazing. It was a Nude Attitude 001, in case you're curious. This was Revlon when they did a collection with Marchesa, and it was in Black Cherry. I don't know, I might hang on to this. It is something kind of special. TBD, uh-oh, it's happening. I'm already like rationalizing how to keep things. This color was like my holy grail red for the longest time, but it's years old and I have to let it go. It's irreplaceable because it was a special lipstick that was done just for J. Crew by Poppy King. And it was like the most beautiful, I don't know if you can see it. It's almost like an orangey red. It was beautiful, but time to let that go. I've let go of almost all of my glosses because I'm just not a lip gloss kind of gal. So these Simpsons ones are going. I'm going to research and see if they can go back to MAC. Hopefully they can. This came in some type of like Ipsy box or something. This is going, this Bare Minerals stuff. Again, I'm getting rid of this Bite Beauty thing because I just haven't used it that much. I'm going to get rid of my Miley lip gloss because again, lip gloss, I just don't really use it and there's sparkles in it. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I'm getting rid of this Wet n Wild lipstick. I have never even worn it, but it was supposed to be a dupe for a MAC color. I would watch all of these dupe videos. It's called Fuchsia with Blue Pearl. I would watch all of these dupe videos and then run out and get all of these things. It was like, I don't even know if I like the original color. Age Rewind in Light, not my color. Age Rewind Highlight, just a little bit old, and I prefer the Neutralizer color, which I'm keeping. And then these two like fuchsia things, I got so long ago I don't even remember them, so I didn't even open them. And then my beauty blogger friend gave me Lip Fusion XXL, and it never made its way into my daily routine. It can go. These I almost kept because they're so cute. They were this Estee Lauder holiday like mini lipsticks, but they can go. This Apocalypse thing can go. I just never use it. And this was another YouTube buy. Everybody goes on about this. It is the Revlon Color Burst in Honey. It's just not for me. It's too neutral and it's like, I don't know, shiny. I'll never wear it. Whoa, I'm back around the other side just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, these Buxom things, they're nice and I got them in a pack, but I never see them. I never use them. They can go. And then this is kind of like my on the fence thing I have to decide. This Vice 3 palette. I mean, I guess when I look at it, what I like about it is it's the only thing I have that has more outrageous colors now. I think I'm gonna keep this. It makes me happy. It sparks joy. But all of the rest of that can go. And then I'll show you what I am keeping as quickly as possible. I kept 4 ColourPop eyeshadow colors. They are Get Lucky, which is gold, So Quiche, which is this like bronzy color that's a little bit sheer. I got I Heart This, which is a pearly color that's just like a very nice highlight. And then I kept my favorite of all the copper shades I got, and it is called La La. I kept this Clinique blush. Probably the packaging makes me happy, but I also forgot how bright it is, and this will be nice for spring. It is in Plum Pop. I kept my Hourglass blush in Luminous Flush. It looks like this, and it's just a nice everyday blush color. My Tarte powder, I'm going to keep this because I remember liking it in the summer to just like powder up. I think in the winter I'm tempted to get rid of it because I never use it, but of course I'm not going to use it when it's this dry and cold. Oh, Naked Flushed, this is going. Never use it. I also have a Nars Light Reflector setting powder. I like this stuff. I just need to remember to use it. And it'll be good. It's more winter weight. For Nars Blushes, I have, what was this? Almeria. This I was so excited to get limited edition. And you know what? I had so much other crap lying around. I totally forgot I had it. But I love the color and I'm hoping I will remember it more now. This is Urban Decay in Video. This I got on the recommendation. There was a video where Casey Holmes was talking about it, and it's just a beautiful neutral. You can almost use it for a contour if you like, but I also really like this Urban Decay blush formula if you're curious. Another Nars blush. This is Desire. It's just a beautiful like candy pink. So again, nice for spring and very easy to blend. Let's see, do I have any more cheek stuff? Ooh, oh no, I thought I really cut down, but no, there's more. This was a MAC limited edition collection, and it is in See Me, Hear Me. It's just a really nice light color. I used to like that it took a lot to build it up, or I used to get really annoyed that it took a lot to build it up, but now I like it because it forces me to use a light hand. This is the Too Faced Love Flush blush in Love Hangover. And it's very peachy, nice for spring. And then this I got because of a Fleur de Force video, and a bunch of other people have talked about it too. It's Too Faced in Baby Love. This is the most beautiful neutral color. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't do it justice to seeing it here, but I love this. This is my like almost everyday blush. And for highlighters, I got rid of all of the liquid, as I said, and I kept my Becca Champagne Pop, which I love, and my MAC limited edition. I think this was Something in the Night or whatever, and it was in Oh Darling. I wasn't sure if I was going to get this because it was so hard to track it down online and in stores, and then finally online it was available, and it is just a beautiful highlight. But if you missed it, nothing that special, so like don't lose sleep over it. I use a stippling brush with both of those and they work perfectly. So now I'm down to 2 highlighters unless you count this, what's in this palette. This is the Smashbox Contour palette. I really like this. mostly for, ooh, I'm trying to get it open with one hand. Mostly for the contour in it. You can tell it's very cool toned. It's on the left. There's a bronzer in the middle. It's a little bit, you know, I don't know, it's fine. And then the highlight, I like it almost more like a setting powder under the eyes because it is very, very yellow based. So I like that. I have a Hourglass palette, or I say an Hourglass palette, and this is meant to be highlighter, but I actually use it to set my makeup. I use this as setting powder. I love it. It makes me look healthy, even in the depths of winter. I have this Borden palette from Nars. This was limited edition sometime last year, and what I really like about it, if I can get it open, is it has a ton of colors in here, including a couple that I have already. It has a nice highlight, and I'm gonna start using this Laguna bronzer just to see how I like it. Maybe I'll get the full size, but this was a pretty good bang for the buck. And we'll see if I can get into using it a little bit more now that it can be a little bit more visible and not lost in the shuffle. Okay, what do I want to do next? Oh, mascaras. So I'm keeping, or I'm going to replace the Clinique one I showed you guys. This is the CoverGirl Plumpify. I will finish this one and not repurchase because my favorite like volume, like big lashes mascara is the CoverGirl Supersizer. This is excellent, excellent, excellent. I love it. For days where I'm going lighter on makeup, I really like CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom just because it's really light. In terms of, it doesn't look too heavy, it really separates and refines lashes, and it comes off easily at the end of the day, which I really, really like. And then this is my Marc Jacobs brow gel. This is my holy grail brow gel because this type of spoolie it has is more like a sponge. It's not a comb, so you don't get those like comb marks in your brows. Love it. Whew. Guys, I am like really exhausting myself here. Okay, more palettes. I'm keeping my Too Faced Naturalize palette. Love it. Very neutral, very warm. I'm keeping my Too Faced Natural Eyes, sorry, this is Natural Matte. This is Natural Eyes palette. This is probably my most used palette for an everyday look. This is everything. I love it. I'm keeping my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. It has two beautiful brow bone shades and just is very, very versatile. So really like that. Woo. I think Natural Eyes actually is what I bring with me on vacation. And then I'm keeping my Urban Decay Original Naked palette because I just love it. The quality of the shadows are great. And I love all of the colors, particularly Sidecar. It looks really glittery in the pan, but on the eyes, it's not as glittery and it's just beautiful. So keeping this baby. Now on to some other eye colors, I guess. I'm keeping two, I've got rid of one of my NARS shadows. I'm keeping two of them. The two I'm keeping are Desdemona. I almost bought this just because of the name. If you know Shakespeare, you get why this bruised color name is pretty clever. And I'm keeping Dion, which is gorgeous. It has like this beautiful, beautiful light gold beige color. I love it. And now I'll be able to see it. I showed you guys the ColourPop colors I'm keeping. I'm keeping my recent Burberry edition. This is Burberry and Pale Barley. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. I find especially if I'm not wearing any other eye color that day, like this is a one shadow, like throw it on and forget about it. So I love that. Love the magnetic case too. And then I have my MAC colors. This is a MAC Rich Core mineral thing, extra dimension eyeshadow. Oh, sorry, the color is Rich Core. You can see it's like very purple burgundy. This is MAC Mythology. This I got because Lucy and Lydia on YouTube recommended it. This is Star Violet, another one that came highly recommended by a bunch of beauty gurus, and I just love this color. I don't use it enough. This is Satin Taupe. I wish I just bitten the bullet and bought this sooner because it is a beautiful crease shade. or even just one on its own. It's like a classic. And I got this color, what is it? Moth Pressed Pigment. And I got it because of Lucy and Lydia on YouTube. And it's a beautiful color. If you have light eyes, this is especially beautiful. It's very like ethereal, glowy looking. If you like, I don't know, go look at their videos if you want to see what it looks like, but it's just beautiful. Although you have to apply it yet if you really want to get a lot of payoff. Then I kept only one of my Maybelline color tattoos, and it was, what was this? Creamy Beige. This is the most classic of all the colors they have, and it's just totally matte. And I used it for something the other day, and it's like pretty fantastic in a way that the other shades are not. So I will be hanging on to that and putting the cap on very, very tight so it doesn't dry out. Guys, I'm losing my voice. Sorry if this is such a long video, but I wanted to capture the whole thing because I find these so motivating when other people do them. Okay. What else do I have? Liner pencils. Okay, this white one by Marcel, excellent for the waterline, especially if you're going for a mod look. This e.l.f. primer, I'm keeping this because I need to replace it. And when I replace it, I'll get the Too Faced stuff. This is just fine for now. Urban Decay Roach. This is the only one of the 24-hour pencils that I ever use. This Rimmel Nude color for waterline, beautiful. This L'Oreal Sikissimi. This is almost like a pearly nude, also beautiful for the waterline. Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe, my like holy grail brow product. High Def Cyan for waterline for really like outrageous looks. I love my Annabelle Eye Sharp or Forever Sharp whatever liner in Java. Heard about this from Tati and love it. I'm keeping my MAC Soar and MAC Brick because it's a good red one. As I said, I'm keeping CoverGirl Perky, but a new one. I'm keeping CoverGirl, what is this called? Tease, because it's similar, it's just a slightly more reddy pink. I'm keeping this CoverGirl Matte 220 Showy Flamboyant. Gonna see if I use this now that I can like actually see it. I'm hopeful. These two were from the ColourPop in Bloom collection by Jamie Greenberg. Sweet Thing, this is my favorite nude pink. I am devastated that this isn't permanent. Also her color Freshman, which is a nice, very pinky red. Topshop Velvet Lip Cream, or no, actually H&M Velvet Lip Cream in Enchanté. This stuff is incredible. It stays on forever, and it's a really nice base under other colors. Kat Von D Lolita. Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk, a beautiful nude. This Bite Beauty Opal Gloss. Again, another one I forgot I had, but hopefully I'll see it now. Kat Von D in Echo, blue. Can't really think of where I'll wear this except for Halloween and Jay's game, but I still love it. And Buxom Gloss in White Russian. This is like, I want my lips to look big, and I don't care that they look kind of like Real Housewives-y. So it's perfect. Another thing I'm gonna keep and see if I can just get around to using is this Boscia BB cream in a bronze color. We shall see. And then Professional, we'll see if I use this in winter. I've been really liking my Becca Backlight Primer, so much so that I didn't even bring it out here because I knew I was keeping it. So we'll see about that. I'm keeping the Revlon Marchesa Lipstick in Love That Red. It's just a beautiful red color. I'm keeping L'Oreal Color Riche 175 Violet Chiffon. It is a beautiful purpley color. I'm keeping my Maybelline Fit Me mascara, or not mascara, concealer in 10 Light. I love this stuff for covering up blemishes. I'm keeping both of my Revlon mattes in Touch of Spice. Everyone always asks me what I'm wearing when I wear this. It's a beautiful color. And Lust for Blush. I was gonna keep showing you guys, but my battery's coming out. So this is Lust for Blush, gorgeous. And this, whoa, is Touch of Spice. And I feel like this is pretty universally flattering. They're both gorgeous colors. I love these as much as I love my like favorite MAC lipsticks. I'm keeping this because it is a dupe for a MAC lipstick that I love that is limited edition, and it is Wet n Wild in 968 pink rosé. I don't know, something like that. The thing that it is a dupe for is Viva Glam Nikki, which you can no longer get, and it is the most beautiful bubblegum, like bright pink. It's a special color. I also love MAC Red. Actually, I don't love it, but we'll see if I can get around to using it more now that I can like remember that I have it. Otherwise, it's gonna get back to MAC'd. Also keeping, had to switch batteries, Relentlessly Red. This is my sister Hillary's like magic color. If you see her wearing red in a video, it is this. I am keeping Velvet Teddy, which I just got, which I love. It's like a beautiful nude. It has a little bit of brown in it, but it's not so brown that you walk around poo-poo lips, as can happen sometimes. I feel like Lolita can look like that if you're too pale. Viva Glam Miley Cyrus. Need to get around to using this more. It's like I kind of forgot that it's more of a matte color, so I didn't use it that much, but it is a special shade, so I'm gonna keep that. And what is this? Oh, Hillary's magic color is Relentlessly Red. My magic MAC color is Flat Out Fabulous. And it is this. It is the perfect color if you have green eyes and blonde hair, and it's just super flattering on me, and I love it. I know this is blurry, but this camera's like a little bit ridiculous. Let's see if we can get it to like focus. Focus, well, whatever. It's blurry, but you guys get the color of it. And is that it? No, it's not. Good Lord. I still have a lot, but it's certainly pared back from what it was. This is Sugar Advanced Lip Treatment. This I throw on like in the morning. If my lips, I sleep with Nuke's Rev de Miel on my lips to help them recover from being chapped during the day. You can see from my thumbs, the weather here is so dry, it's like painful. But the Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Treatment I put on if it didn't do the trick overnight. But my favorite lip treatment is Consonant lip conditioner, natural lip conditioner. It's all organic, it's unscented, it treats your lips really nice, and this is what I have in my purse with me at all times. It's the best, especially in winter, but it's light enough for summer. I have Benefit Posy Balm. This is like a almost nude, but not quite. It's very sheer, so I'm keeping that because it'll be nice to have in the summer. I got this Bite Beauty, and I think it was for Movember, and it's like this special limited edition color, and I just need to make more excuses to wear this and like figure out what to pair it with, because there's something about the color that's just like a little bit intimidating to me. TBD, guys. We'll see if I can figure it out. And when I was in LA, I went to Ulta and they had Lipstick Queen, which we don't have anywhere here that I can find. And how crazy is this? This lipstick is green, but it adjusts to your lips' pH levels and comes up with a custom shade. And on me, it looks pretty berry toned. I like it because I find also like if you apply it without a mirror, like outside your lips, it doesn't look like much. So you can be confused. I don't know if I said this, but I'm keeping my Age Rewind and Neutralizer. I love it. And then these, other than Velvet Teddy, are my two newest MAC lipsticks. And one of them I'm like okay about, and the other I love. The one I'm okay about is in Please Me. And it looks like this. It's just a pretty neutral pink. I think it was just one where like it's a good one to own, and I won't lie, when MAC like switches up their packaging, it's everything, and I want all of it, especially when it's a lipstick and it looks like this. It's like, yes. And then this is the shade Evening Rendezvous, and this I really liked going into fall and winter because it's a lot like Flat Out Fabulous in that it's purple, but it's just a little bit darker, so fun for nighttime. And that is what I'm keeping. And you guys will see in future vlogs probably how I organize this, but I'm definitely cutting a lot of stuff out. So I'll be really, really excited to just have easier access to the things I truly love and to stop feeling guilty about hanging on to stuff that just did not work for me. I hope that was inspiring or helpful to some of you. Give it a thumbs up if you like KonMari or decluttering videos and you want to see more of this stuff. That would be a great way of letting me know. Leave me a comment below. If for whatever reason your entire makeup collection were destroyed overnight, what is the first thing or few things that you would go and repurchase? Because definitely when I was looking through this stuff, if I liked it but I wouldn't repurchase it, I was like, you gotta go too. I got a little bit extra strict. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching along, and yeah, love you. Bye though. I do like peach. Keep it. In the summer, you're gonna regret that you threw that away. I'm the worst, but I love that on you. Yeah. The color makes me happy. All right, I'll think about it. Got this from H&M. Love this. Sparks joy though. That is awesome. Yeah. See, I don't feel about this the way I feel about this. Yeah. Goodbye though. Really? Yeah. If I need another short-sleeved shirt, I'll get one.